Absolutely Special number one, which is this a DC comic that's leading into this new era of stories in the main universe. And for the first time, I'm excited for a new era of DC. Ever since New 52, it's just been mess up after mess up and unnecessary reboots and all these weird crossovers. But now they're finally getting to a really good spot. And this comic starts with the formation of the Justice League Unlimited. Them creating the new Watchtower, creating these cards, these identification cards for members of the Justice League Unlimited that's made using a bunch of different magic and tech from all across the universe and the multiverse. And was it some people like I have how do I put this? So they gave Starfire a card, and I was like, yes, she needs to get away from the Titans. Titans are great, but she's so pigeonholed with the Teen Titans. Her and Starfire are the only two characters that have nowhere to really go outside of the Titans. Raven, especially, Raven literally does nothing outside of the Teen Titans, and it sucks. Um, but Beast Boy has the Doom Patrol. He can always go back there. Cyborg he's been a Justice League member for a long time now. Nightwing is Nightwing, one of the most popular DC characters. And a lot of the other Titans. Wonder Girl, she got her own thing with Wonder Woman. Wally West is the Flash now. He has been for the past like 30 years. But like Raven, she doesn't do anything outside of the Teen Titans. Even Starfire sometimes does other stuff. And I think they should put Raven on the Justice League Dark, which is the like magic focused Justice League. Why isn't she on that team? You put Cyborg on the main Justice League, but you're not gonna put the most magical member of the Teen Titans on the Justice League Dark. Why? I hope they do that. I hope this is what's going to happen, because it's weird that she's so stuck on the Titans. But anyway, I digress. So the story ends with a really good dark side story that ends with him. Essentially, he creates the absolute universe where these new this separate universe of DC Comics that I've been reading are coming from. He creates that universe, and yesterday was Saturday. Yesterday, I went to go pick up the Ultimates, but also that I just talked about, and Absolute Superman and Absolute Wonder Woman, which I've been so excited for. So Absolute Superman. This version of Superman grew up on Krypton, but still as a farmer. His parents are brilliant scientists and engineers who were cast out of society for speaking against the powers that be and are essentially forced to be farmers now, or laborers as they're called. And the iconic Superman symbol in this universe is instead the symbol of laborers. And what got Jor-El shunned specifically was him being against over mining of the planet's resources, which he's discovered may be destroying the planet, which I assume that's where the story ends. But I assume in the next issue and maybe a couple issues after, it'll show the actual destruction of the planet and them not listening to Jor-El like they always do. And essentially, Krypton in this universe has this weird caste system where the scientists are the leaders and they're on top. They're the top of the food chain, and anybody below that there's middle managers and then there's laborers, which is really funny that that there's a whole cast just dedicated to middle management. And yeah, it's a very interesting take on the character where he grew up on Krypton, and he's still a farmer though, and he still gets a lot of those ideals, but from his blood parents, which is interesting. In Absolute Wonder Woman, Diana is sent to hell by the gods of Olympus. Apollo takes her down to hell and leaves her in the care of Circe, with the intention that Circe would abandon the child and just let her die. But similar to Hercules in the Disney movie, she's a super strong baby, and literally just like Hercules, was I'm sure it was a direct reference where a snake goes to bite her and then she grabs it and throws it, just like Hercules did in the movie. And yeah, so she survives. And Circe raises her as a witch instead of an Amazon. And after reading both of these stories and learning about the fact that Darkseid created this universe, I have to assume that this is Darkseid's attempt to sabotage these heroes' lives so they don't become the heroes that stop him from taking over the universe. But despite that, they still manage to become heroes despite his meddling, which is very interesting and very fun.